Hi guys, welcome back to No Madness Reaction. Today we're gonna mend the seat. I've never done this before, so let's see how it works. All right guys. Okay, so we've got a big hole here. I have lined up I cut up pieces of this very dense foam. You're gonna need a dense foam. I've cut up pieces and I've lined them up because you got to stuff this and make it strong again. You can't just put one piece in there. So we've got our high strength contact adhesive, right? Don't get too close to it. We're going to spray all in here. So we're going to spray in there so we get a good contact. Okay, so we've got this piece. We're going to spray. I'm not trying to get it on my hands. So we're going to stuff this down in there. Way down in there. Okay. Then we got another piece. We're going to spray this piece. We're going to stuff this down in here. Oops, I got it backwards. There. We're going to stuff that down in there. We got to build this up. Then I got some little pieces for right in here. And we're going to stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff. We're filling it in. Then we need a flat piece. We need a flat piece to sit all that down so you don't feel the... I don't think you would feel it anyway because this is some pretty dense foam. It came from a bed in a box that when we cut the mattress up, it's 3 layers. So there we go. So now it's stuffed. Now we're going to get on to sewing. Okay, so I have threaded my upholstery hook. I also have laid, and you can use any fabric. I'm covering the chair anyway, but you can use any fabric that would just match the chair. So I've got it placed where it will fit the whole rip, and so I laid it back over, and here we go. So the nice thing about this hook is you can go in there. I know you probably can't see me, can you? Hold on. Okay, that should be better. So I'm going to take my hook and go into where the fabric's like ripped on its own. And let's try to sew that back together. It's very strong fabric. So you're going to push, and there we go. Pull it out. I'm just sewing that because I'm going to sew over it anyway. And all I want to do is just cover this. I really don't even care what it looks like because I'm going to cover the seat anyway. I just don't want it to rip any more than it already has. Okay. So I'm sewing from the inside because you won't see the threading. Like I said, I don't care what it looks like as long as it's strong. And then once in a while, check, make sure it'll fold over. Okay, we're good. And I'm gonna continue to sew this, and then I will come back after I get this all sewed and show you what it looks like. Okay, so I've got this side sewn. So as you can see, when I pull this over, you don't see what I'm saying? We don't see any stitches. But my goal is, when it's time, to pull these as tight together as I can so that it brings the seat back where it's supposed to be. All right, I'm gonna keep on sewing and we'll see how it looks. Okay, now when you get to this side and you can't go inside anymore, this is the purpose of the circular needle. You will just go through, you'll go through, make sure your stitches are tight together. You're gonna go through it and come back out. Ugh. I'm doing it on the seam so that it's tight and I'm not doing it on the thin part of the fabric because I don't want the fabric to pull and be so thin that it rips. So I'm gonna go through the thickest part, which makes it very difficult. Yeah, I could put a thimble on, but no thanks. Toughen it out. Now I'm leaving the fabric a little bit loose because when you sit, I don't want it to pull on the threads. So as you can see, I keep tucking a thicker amount, so I should end up with just this patch when I'm done. So let me keep finishing this up and then I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, there it is. Ugly as hell. But guess what? I don't care. Wanna know why? See? Covering it anyway. But at least this part is solid now and it won't rip anymore. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of fixing a $15 seat. I hope you enjoyed this and you all have a wonderful day. See you next time.